So I'm pretty sure by now a lot of you have seen build videos or people have been sharing their builds, and most of them are like, hey, one shot this, one shot that, more damage, more whatever. So today we're gonna be doing a different one. Uh, some people actually probably made it now, but we're gonna be talking about the Stonesplit build or the tank Bruiser build. This will make you deal a lot of damage while tanking a lot of damage without worrying a lot about your health or your HP. Um, well, you're still gonna take damage, of course, but you can tank a lot of this damage. But if you have a healer, you can just literally uh wail your way through the encounter with what you're doing. So this is also my favorite role. I like being a tank in these games, in these types of games. So I would be amiss if I didn't share the build that I've been using in this game. My character is sick. I need a doctor. Okay, let's cut to the chase. First, armors. Armors are so straightforward actually in this game. They basically hold your hand when it comes to builds because they have the recommended thing when you open your boxes. But for the sake of conversation here, we are going to be using the Moonflare set. The Moonflare set says when attacking while defending. Okay, the translation is kind of off, but this basically means blocking. Hold RMB on mouse and keyboard. So if you RMB, hold your block, there is a chance that you are going to create a shield. Now, why is this important? Because this is going to work with your weapon and accessory set, which is going to be the Rain Whisper set. Now, you already have a bonus, a flat bonus of 10%, but this increases to 15% when you have a shield. So they both work together. So this thing, they already work together. The bonus is when you're using a Moblade with this, of course, with a long spear, because this is a stone split build. Your Moblade can produce what do you call this? A shield on demand. Now, when you have that shield, you already have the bonuses. Really good bonus. When you block, you also have a bonus shield. Now, what's next? Inner ways. For our inner ways, it's actually kind of, I want to say simple. But you will see. I will try to explain why this is my build or this is my inner way set. Exquisite scenery. I've seen a lot of comments or a lot of statements that this inner way is not that good because some people don't like to block. But with the Thunder Cry Blade, it is really nice to block because uh, once you block and you block a what do you call this? An attack, you have a free charge attack without having to charge. I would like to show this in real time. If I can just stop parkouring like an idiot. So let's try to aggro someone here. Okay. So I'm gonna block this guy. There. You can have a free heavy attack, which is pretty nice, decent damage, and on top of that, you have a chance to proc your Moonflare like that. An HP shield of swords. And that's it. So, that's the reason why we're using that inner way. I'm sorry. As you can notice, I'm like fiddling with this stuff because I'm still not really accustomed to the UI yet. Okay. Next, Moral Chant. Now, Moral Chant gives physical penetration, stacking up to 5 times when you are, continuously dealing damage. So as a tank, you are most likely going to be in front of the boss. You're whacking the boss. You're, I don't know, just doing your stuff. So this is going to be full stack most of the time. Now, what it does, it gives damage by 1% per stack. So that's 5%. That's 5% for free. Really good for a Bruiser build. Next one is Art of Resistance. This is for your shields. your shields are going to be your, well, I don't want to say lifeline because you're going to have healers and raids and sword trials anyway, so it's not really big of a deal. But the shields are there for you to deal more damage. So increases duration of your own HP shield, which is very good because the more shields you have, like I mentioned earlier, you're going to deal more damage. And what do you call this? It increases its duration. Really nice. So with all this, what do you call this? With this inner way, you can basically have perma shields with the Mo Blade. So here we go. Let me show you. So without the inner way, 10 seconds, we have the shield. Okay. Okay, shield disappears. You have a few seconds before you can pop it again. But if you have this inner way, pop it. You have the shield. Sorry, guys. Let's wait. You still have the shield, and shield is back up. Pop it again. And there you go. That is why that is a really nice inner way for this build. Now for the last one, we have Seasonal Edge. Seasonal Edge is really nice because you're going to be swapping in between your two weapons here. If when I meant swapping, it's not the literal swap. It's the tab key for mouse and keyboard. I don't know about controllers. I'm sorry, guys. So it's basically this action here. If you're not on mouse and keyboard again. So every time you swap, you are going to have a buff. It is one of these. Critical rate, affinity rate, physical damage bonus, all attribute damage bonus. All really good stats. So basically, because of how the damage rotation that I'm going to show you works, it is going to be very, very useful. Now, Mystic skills, it's actually just, it's whatever. I don't know what to recommend here. It's just do whatever you're comfortable with. I like using Leaping Toad and Lion's Roar just because when you do Toad and then you do the Lion's Roar, it procs the Venom immediately, so bonus damage. I'm gonna try to experiment more. I actually haven't unlocked one yet, so yeah. For the sake of argument, you can just do with what you feel like using here in the Mystic skills. Okay, now let's talk about damage rotation, or what are the rotation of your skills are going to be. Now, with this build, you are going to be heavy attacking a lot. You can weave in some light attacks, but it's not, it's better to just keep on spamming heavy attacks. Note that this is mostly for PvE. For PvP, you can use this combo as well, but it's not really guaranteed, because players are not just gonna stand there and like, yeah, bro, just fucking combo me. It's gonna be a plethora of a variety. Sorry, that's not a word I was looking for. There's gonna be a variety with your whatever you're gonna be doing with this build. Again, if you are looking for a PvP guide with this build, I don't think I'm the guy for it. Sure, I am. I did play arenas. Yeah, I'm Grandmaster 3. I don't know if that means anything, but yeah, I'm not the guy for that. But for now, this is mostly for PvE because right now we are mostly doing PvE stuff anyway, especially for trials, sword trials, and what do you call this? The raid and stuff like that. Okay. Sorry, that took way longer than I wanted to. So, your damage rotation is going to look like this. You want to start with your spear. You're going to be charging your heavy attack, slam, the Q or the taunt, swap to your Mo Blade, pop your perception skill, and then pop a heavy attack. That is going to be your rotation. Weave in some heavy attacks, light attacks there. Switch again, and then charge again. You can actually spam this, but you want to keep swapping just so you want to have that drum beat all the time. Okay. With the Mo Blade, you can actually do some, what do you call this? charge attack spamming. But me personally, I just like to switch back to my what do you call this? My spear, just because I want to keep my drum beat up, and also I want to maintain taunt. So that rotation involves taunting, minus armor, or rend, or what do they call it in this game? They have a term for it. Vulnerability or vulnerable. So this rotation involves debuffs. You want to be taunting the boss, or yeah, the boss when you're doing the raid or the 5-man activity. Also damage resist. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So yeah, this damage rotation has basically everything. So again, hold drum beat into slam, no Q, normal attack, switch up, heavy attack, and Bob's your uncle. Swap again, drum beat again, slam, the Q, swap, perception skill, heavy attack. There you go. That's it. It's actually simpler than you think. It's just some people don't know how to maximize the damage as a bruiser or as a tank. So mostly because I kind of get it, because most of the time when we say, hey, you're a tank, you're not supposed to deal a lot of damage or whatnot. You're supposed to tank. Dealing a lot more damage as while tanking improves the clear time. You can it's also really nice, especially for open worlds, when you're like clearing outposts or whatever open world things you're doing. Because if you're just like literally soaking up damage, sure you can out out sustain your enemies, but without damage, you're basically just not really doing much. So yeah, that's basically it. There's nothing much to this build. Just a nuke. Boom. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know how to end this video. So, yeah. Enjoy your Stonesplit build.